Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests present here. So, I am Toastmaster Rishi, the SA for today's meeting. So, my name is Toastmaster Rishi, and I welcome you all for our 368th meeting. So, Area E, Division 120. So, I welcome all the Toastmasters as well as guests who are present here. So, before I start my essay role, I just want to provide you a quote just for the leadership skill. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So this is one of the quotes just I wanted to start before my essay, you know, role. And just one second. So in Toastmasters, we have three ground rules, which we following in our Toastmaster meeting. So before starting the meeting, please do keep your phone in silent so that it doesn't disturb anyone. And we have three ground rules where we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain them from talking about that. And please put yourself on mute if you are not speaking. And please do switch on your camera because we are in an hybrid meeting. So we will know like how many of them are attending. And yeah, as everybody in their life have a mission to achieve their goals, likewise our Toastmaster Club also has a mission. So the mission of the Toastmasters. So we provide a support and positive learning experience which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So this is our club mission. So now I call upon the presiding officer, Toastmaster Damodaran, to explain about the presiding officer. To introduce Toastmaster Damodaran. He's a very, I would say, energetic Toastmaster as well as he helps everyone. That's what I would say. One second. So he's an experienced software professional who has successfully performed various roles, including the president. He's passionate about business, innovation, and he also loves traveling and enjoys spending time in the nature. So back to you, Toastmaster Damodaran, presiding officer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi, and for a wonderful introduction. So you are performing as a SA today. It's the first time you are performing. Thanks for that. Okay. So first of all, let me welcome all of us here who are joined here from Towering Toastmasters and other guests who are part of this meeting. It's really delightful that we all are continuously growing together by having such joint meetings, right? So whereas we'll be able to share our experiences, whichever we have in each of our club, and which will help us to grow. Okay. With that said, now as I am the presiding officer and also TM Modi of the day, so I would like to take up this further. How many of you went through the theme today? One. Okay. Okay. And others, Dinesh, and obviously many would have gone through. Just I'm.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So let me ask you this question: have you ever faced a problem that seemed impossible to solve, but you tried different approaches and different thinking, and you applied different thinking, and then finally you are able to solve? Can someone say one problem which you thought like that and you are able to solve like that?
I would like to share one. It is a common issue for all homemakers or the females in the house. Every week we used to go to the vegetable market. We used to get one full bag of vegetables for the whole week, come home, sort all the vegetables, and we have to keep it. And that sorting and storing it in the fridge itself will take at least 40 to 45 minutes. It was like a cumbersome process. I used to get irritated every week. So my daughter simply said, why are you bringing all the vegetables in one bag and sorting it out? Take all the smaller bags with you to the vegetable market. Get all the vegetables directly in the small bags and just put all the bags in the fridge. She said that, and first time I was skeptical. So it'll be like I will be like an odd man out, right? So what will people think about me? But I took all the bags, went there. The next week, I was so surprised. 3 other ladies also brought their smaller bags to the vegetable market to bring, because the 45 minutes of work got shortened to 5 minutes. And all thanks to my daughter, I should say.
That's absolutely, that is the clear lateral thinking, which you gave a exact right example for all of us to catch the theme, right? It is really, I was trying to give some other examples also. This is a very apt example, which is clearly understood, right? So as you mentioned, even in my house also, I tried the same thing, but not in the market like as your daughter. But I actually bought some different bags, something like that, and I tried to have different, able to arrange it, something like that. And so sometimes, whenever there is a problem, right, what happens is some of us, right, so might be stuck in that problem, right? And what we do is, when we are stuck in a specific problem, we always think in the same angle, and for days and days we might not come out, right? Even in software world, right, many who are in the software field, we might be trying to solve a certain problem multiple times and nothing is working, especially the coding and things like that, nothing is working. But small idea will actually solve the bigger problem. Same thing in our real life as well. As Uma Maheshwari mentioned, we'll have to think different. If you think in a logical way, it doesn't always work out. Those days are gone, right? Now, in the same logical way, if you are thinking, it may give a solution, but it may not give you immediately. It might take some time, right? And you might be stuck also. So that is the power of lateral thinking. So lateral thinking is the ability to look at a problem from a different angle. You will have to see it in a different way, and you will definitely get a solution. I will give you another example. I'm not sure how many of you know this problem. There was in one big factory, there was a big lorry which full of luggages and things like that. They were trying to enter into the factory. They need that materials for their manufacturing. What happened was, it could not come in. Some of their calculation was wrong. They will have to, that lorry's top base itself is not going into that factory. So they have one ceiling there which is preventing it. So now everyone, how do I solve it? How do we solve it? Like that, they brought a general manager, everyone, and they tried, okay, we'll have to raise this bar and everything. I think one person knows the answer here. So he was trying to raise the bar and everything, but finally, yes, they could not solve it, right? They were trying hard for that. Then a worker who is there, he gave one simple idea, that is, release the air from the tire. Once you release the air from the tire, those are big tires, right? You will get a gap of at least 4 or 5 inches. So then immediately, and then after going in, then again fill up the air and you go to the remaining factory. This simple idea solved it. Rather, they were working out different things, how we can do all these things, right? So it's not that manager doesn't know this, but he did not think that at that moment, right? So lateral thinking is, on the spot, you should be able to think, and you should be able to think differently, and you will be able to get a solution for that. So, and in this world, that changes very rapidly, right? So those who think differently often create the biggest impact. How many of you agree? I think all of you agree on this one, right? So if you think the same, you cannot succeed. You can, but you'll have to think differently. If you see this, many successful people, Dhirubhai Ambani, right? At the moment, he was not getting so much money. He did not have that much money. He was working outside and he get an idea. He was working in Oman, right? So at that moment, their coins were all silver coins. Okay, all were silver coins. So what he thought was, instead of earning that silver coins, instead of using that silver coin directly for some money value, he melted that and created silver blocks out of it. It came into billions of dollars at that time itself. So it's a simple idea. Say, I'm not encouraging that it's a legal way or it's illegal or something. Now there might be a class, but at that moment he was able to do that, right? So that is the power of a simple lateral thinking of idea which will help you to find out the solution for the problems that you have. And another simple puzzle, some of you may know the puzzles, right? Different puzzles, situational puzzles are there. Many people say, for example, I'll give you another example. A man was trying to was actually, it was a 40-floor building. Till 20th floor, he was able to go through lift. Okay. And for remaining 20 floors, he was walking. Okay. And remaining 20 floors. So can anyone say what would be the reason he has to walk like that and go for the remaining 20 floors? Any guess? Or you can say it's a simple. Why he was doing the same thing in his office? Lift is not working. Lift is not working. Okay, one answer and the other one.
Is exercising.
Exercise. Okay, that is the one answer. Next, anyone? It's a normal thing, right? A person is there. Okay, he is able to.
Maybe he cannot withstand beyond that time it takes. He's 1 minute to go 20.
Okay, he cannot withstand.
Claustrophobic maybe.
Okay. Any other things? Anyone wants to try other people?
What was the question?
Say, a person who is working in an office, he used to go on daily basis till 20th floor by lift. And from 20 to remaining 20 floors, he used to go by walking, by stairs.
Maybe
Why?
he is not tall. His height,
Maybe there's
he was
only
not able to reach the 30th floor button.
He's not able
Oh, yes. Who is that? Who told that?
Uma Maheshwari ma'am.
Ah, great. So you have so much lateral thinking there, definitely. So that is the answer. Okay, that's the answer. So he's a short person. Okay, all were thinking in the office why he's not doing like this. Maybe he's doing exercise. Or many thoughts, right? So, but answer is very simple. He's short. He's not able to press the 21st to 40. So he was doing that for you. So this is a simple puzzle, right? Where the answer is solution is simple, right? We might think, oh, this might be the reason, that might be the reason, but actually, Shadi is not able to do it. That's the thing. Let's all applaud Uma Maheshwari for that spontaneous answer, right? So really, it's good.
We use that the one which used for scratching or
Scratching.
So one time we used to use pencil with the hand gloss.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We used to use that for everything which we cannot reach.
We might take that one and go and do like that, but that also pressing that button is difficult. It's not easier, right? So probably you might try something different, but he's doing like that, right? And in my personal experience also, I will share you one thing. Recently, I learned swimming. I think I have given this example multiple times. And along with the other kids, they were also practicing in the same swimming pool. I was seeing they are practicing like this. So when I want, he will tell, hey, jump like that. Jump? Why? I can't. How I can jump? I will go down and how I will be able to float, right? If I see what will happen like that. So many thoughts like that. Then he told jump, and I told no, tomorrow like that. So this was going on. Then he was using this tire something to make me swim like that, and he was doing. Then one one day I thought that why I have to think like that. Other small kids, they are jumping and they are able to float after that. Even after that also he is nearby me. Then I jump. I went till deep of 5 feet or something, and then I came back to the top of this, right? Then again from there I did a simple swimming and I was not able to sink. Then I came to know we never sink in the water. Since you don't know swimming, you will never sink. The when we sink is when we are using the hands like this, and wrongly and without a fear, we sink. So then what was actually preventing me from taking the next step was the fear factor. The fear was actually causing me to stop going further, it was preventing me. It's not that really I'm saying or something. Same way, actually the reason will be very simple and we might not think different. Then finally he showed me another example. You just lie it like this on the surface of the water, you will still not sink. Amazing, right? We never think like that. So that's a myth, right? So always we believe in certain assumptions in our mind and we go by that. But that assumptions may not be. We'll have to question those assumptions. Really, is it right or not? What are the other ways to solve? So these things we'll have to always think like that, right? So now, another example I can give you, and from the history, right? Thomas Alva Edison, right? Thomas Alva Edison. If you see him, history is actually it did not different technology changes did not come that easy, right? So someone from our history thought differently. How do I use a filament to burn the light or to on the light? And he was trying different materials. 1,000 times he tried. So all his thought was 1,000 times I failed, not 1,000 times he failed, but he there thought that it's 1,000 of ways he tried for it. So it's how we should think in that way. That's how Wright brothers also the same thing. He was also doing that thing. And Steve Jobs, he did not invent new computers. All he did was he made the technology accessible for all of us. Right? Same computer thing, he brought it small, made computers, and he just gave that idea. You all know this. He made a history. Right? Now, with that thoughts in mind, let us move to the next session, which is the general evaluator introduction. So let me introduce the general evaluator of a meeting to evaluate our speeches and everything. Let me invite Toastmaster Rishi. Toastmaster Rishi is working as an AI engineer, served as VPPR in Chennai Kilpauk YMCA Toastmasters, and had to leave Toastmasters to pursue his MSc in data science in UK. And now he's back to Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Requesting Toastmaster Rishi to introduce the tag team for the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Damodaran, for a wonderful speech. I just want to listen to my, introduction again because it looks very innovative, I would say. I know that the grammarian has not introduced the word of the day, but still I'm using it. So I would like to call upon. So my role for today is to evaluate the whole meeting, and then I'll provide my report. So to support me, I have a tag team, which is timer, accountant, and grammarian. So I will call upon our timer, Toastmaster Dinesh, to explain his role. Back to you, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Yeah. Thanks, Toastmaster Rishi. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and our wonderful guest. Time is one of the greatest discipline in Toastmaster, and this evening I have the privilege of being its guardian. As a timer, my role is to track the time for table topic speakers, prepare speeches and evaluations, and to help every speaker stay within the allotted time. I will do this using the green, yellow, and red cards. For table topic, table topic speakers are requested to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, the red card. For prepared speeches, prepared speakers are requested to stay within their assigned speech timings. Green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6 minutes, red at 7 minutes. For evaluations, evaluators are requested to speak for 2 to 3 minutes. Green at 2 minutes, yellow at 2 minutes 30 seconds, red at 3 minutes. At end of the meeting, I will present the timing report for all the speakers. So speaker, speak with passion, but keep an eye on the colors. Thank you, Rishi. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh, for that wonderful explanation about your timer role, which was very good also. Now I call upon the counter, Toastmaster Venugopalan, to introduce about him. He has been a Toastmaster for about 2 years, and he has recently joined Towering Speakers Club. He coordinates with the Sparkle Speakers Cable Club at Chromepet. He is mentoring more than 10 plus kids, and he's a Triple Crown awardee and former Division B support champion. He has recently completed his YLP coordinator role and is now pursuing the Speechcraft coordinator. And he is very proud to be in Rotarian also. So back to you, Toastmaster Mahesh.
Thanks a lot, General Level Toastmaster Rishi. Am I audible? Am I audible? Oh, yes. Thanks. Greetings, Toastmasters and guests. Good evening to all. The purpose of our counter for today is to note out the words and sounds that are used as crutch or pass fillers by anyone who speaks during the meeting. When it comes to fillers, there are primarily two kinds of fillers: a lexical filler and non-lexical fillers. A lexical filler are the words which are English words, but that they are placed in the wrong or inappropriately. That doesn't make sense. Like repeating, well, but where it is not necessary. Those are lexical fillers. Non-lexical fillers are those where what we use actually to fill in the gaps when we don't know what to speak. Those are the two kinds of fillers. I will also listen to the overused words during the meeting, including and, well, but, so on, I will also listen to filler sounds like which I mentioned as non-lexical fillers. I will also note down when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase such as I, this means, where it is not necessary, particularly. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions so that we can learn from that and then evolve. So that's a role of our counter, and thanks to you, over to General Level Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahesh, for that wonderful explanation. I would say it is a good explanation about the counter. Next, I call upon the grammarian, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari ma'am. Just one second. Yeah. So to give an introduction about her, she is an international bilingual novelist with 12 books. She is a handwriting trainer, communication trainer, motivational speaker, and business coach. And she is also a member of our Thoughtware Toastmaster Club. Back to you, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi, the General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian today, I have 4 jobs in my hand. 1, to introduce the word of the day and track how many of you are using the word of the day. 2, introducing the idiom of the day and track how many of you are using the idiom of the day. 3, apart from the word of the day and idiom of the day, any good words, idioms, quotes that I'm coming across in your speeches, I'll be tracking down. And number 4, if there is any not so good usages of words or sentences and the better alternative for that. So coming to the word of the day, today's word of the day is innovative. The meaning is introducing new ideas, original and creative in thinking. Example, her innovative solution to the traffic problem have impressed everyone. So word of the day is innovative, and the idiom of the day is thinking outside the box, meaning to think creatively and unconventionally, to look for solutions beyond the obvious. Example, when the event budget was cut in half, the committee has to think outside the box to make the program successful. Word of the day, innovative. Idiom of the day, think outside the box. I request everyone to use in your speeches today, and I submit my report when the general evaluator calls me back at the end of meeting. Back to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. You have done a very excellent job, I would say, on explaining our grammarian role. So I'll be providing my whole report at the end of the meeting. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Damodaran.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi, for introducing the tag team. So now we went through what is lateral thinking and what's the importance of lateral thinking, and also we highlighted the solution may not be big always. It can be a simple solution for the hardest problem. So with that said, now let us move on to the prepared speech session, the heart of any Toastmasters meeting. Remember, each speaker today is going to share some of their lessons, and they will be sharing the speech, and we'll be able to learn many things from them. So now, with that said, our speaker one today is Toastmaster Chitra. Toastmaster Chitra is the General Counsel of ePropel India. She seeks to break through her barriers with compassion and intensity, and is now striving to cultivate inner stillness. She is the VPE of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, and the evaluator for her speech is Toastmaster Uma Nadraj. Toastmaster Uma Nadraj is a passionate Toastmaster and the immediate past president of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. By profession, she is a communication coach, public speaker, and helps people in empowering themselves. She believes that knowledge shared is knowledge multiplied. Let me invite Toastmaster Uma Nadraj to introduce the speaker's project and purpose.
Thank you, Toastmaster Damodaran. Today, Speaker Chitra is giving her level 4 speech number 1. So her project is about motivating others. Actually, there's no evaluation form as such. She's going to do a presentation on how to motivate a club to grow further. So she will be explaining in her project how she will be helping the club to grow, and she has a team who is going to help her in this project. So, and I'm privileged to, evaluate my mentee. So it's the first time I'm evaluating her as a mentee in an online meeting. So wishing her all the very best. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Dam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Nadraj. Now let's welcome Toastmaster Chitra. Motivation and momentum. The timer is ready. Let's fight a sound. Rishi, you are ready, right? So let's welcome Toastmaster Chitra. Motivation and momentum. Motivation and momentum. Toastmaster Chitra.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Have you ever watched an inspiring video and you felt that you were ready to conquer the entire world? Yes, many of us would have done that, right? But still, after 3 hours, we come to a conclusion. Conquering this afternoon sleep was the most realistic goal. Is that correct? Why so? Because motivation is temporary. It will not last forever. It is like taking the resolutions on Jan 1st and the mid of February, we started feeling that we missed our gym days a lot. Is that correct? What is the best ultimate solution to this problem? Let us not chase motivation. Let us together build the momentum from the motivation. I strongly believe performance is the real motivation. How so? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. There are some external factors which provides you the spark, and it will not sustain forever. But when the performance, if you perform, if you attain victory through your performance, if you experience the progress from your performance, that performance will naturally act as your motivation. Believe it or not. One such incident I'm going to share with you all, which gave me this kind of insight. As you are aware, this CA and CS exams are the most toughest examinations in India. Every year, the pass percentage is very low. Only very few people are clearing this, even now. There were days when I literally tremendously struggled with my tax paper. I had already cleared my intermediate exams at first attempt, so it naturally gave some confidence and high expectations to my mother. One fine morning, she got my institute's student journal, where you can see the list of shareholders and their achievement and their motivation stories, etc., etc. She, with an enthusiastic voice, Kana, you should also attain rank like these shareholders. I'm wondering at my mother, Ma, in my mind voice, I don't even know these people. Why are they creating pressure in my life? Deep inside, I had a thought, how was that even possible to attain rank? Initially, I drew inspiration from their motivational stories, from their achievements. But at one point of time, I recognized one thing profound incident inside me. What we are deriving from this rank holders and the inspiring icons will not last forever. In that case, if motivation alone would have brought you the victory, this YouTube would have produced a lot of rank holders and millions of rank holders, right? So what is the best solution? I started writing a journal. Every day night, I asked myself 2 simple questions. What good choices did I make today? And what went wrong? Answering these questions gave me a reflection that growth comes not from motivation, but from a consistent action, from a momentum, from discipline. Being a legal counsel today, these kind of journals is acting as a reflection. Whenever I find time, I have just gone through the pages and it didn't create any guilt or defense inside me. Instead, it opened my heart. Because external factors will not often provide you the right solutions. This kind of insight gave a birth to an idea. This motivation will not last forever, but the performance is. Why don't we create some systems to enhance this performance? With this thought, I, along with my team members in our Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, we will be planning to launch 3 initiatives. The first initiative is Mentor-Mentee Connect, where the experienced team members will connect with the mentee and they will guide. Not only the mentors, all the experienced team members will guide the mentee. New member orientation. We will provide some insights to the new members where they come to know about their Toastmasters journey. And the final one is the speech marathon, where all the members get opportunities to speak and practice. We will be launching these initiatives in upcoming days, where not even our team members, all the Toastmasters would get benefit from these initiatives. because I strongly felt leadership is not about creating motivation once. It is about providing you an environment where all the team members would grow and learn together. I had this fascinating idea when I come across this thought. Performance creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum. Momentum creates transformation. Let us not chase motivation. Let us build momentum. Let us act together. End of the day, performance is the real motivation. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chitra, for the wonderful speech. So you really connected to the theme, right? So you thought out of the box and found out a solution. So it's good. So now let me invite our speaker to today is Toastmaster Saroj. Toastmaster Saroj is a software developer working from Chennai. He loves to watch movies and series on OTT. He also loves to go on road trips. And evaluator for his speech is Toastmaster Manikandan Rajendran. Toastmaster Manikandan Rajendran is the vice
Damodaran, 1 second. Instead of
Karthika Mani has
Manikandan,
replaced.
Karthika Mani is the evaluator for Toastmaster Saroj for today.
Okay.
And I have sent you the
Okay.
intro.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So, Karthika Mani, Toastmaster Karthika Mani, is an communication and personality trainer, and also she is an NLP practitioner, transformational coach, Instagrammer, YouTuber, and so on. So let's welcome Toastmaster Karthika Mani to introduce the purpose of Toastmaster Saroj speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Saroj is doing his presentation mastery pathways level 2 project 1. And the purpose of this project is for him to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how they use non-verbal communication when delivering the speech. Timer, please note, the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Okay. Thank you. So now let me invite Toastmaster Saroj for his speech. Toastmaster Saroj, still thinking, Toastmaster Saroj.
So, am I audible? And
Yes, Saroj.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, raise your hands if you guys, some of you are working. And raise your hands how many of you are working professionals. Yeah, I'm also working professional. So almost every day I go to my office. So I get into my car, start driving, okay, thinking something. Okay. And most often what happens is I reach my office thinking the same thing but forgetting the whole journey that I had from my office to the house. Have you had a similar kind of experience? Yeah? Yeah? Welcome to the world of overthinking, my friends. My dear Toastmasters and guests. Overthinking is nothing but spending more time in thinking, isn't it? I was not always like this. I was a straight thinker, okay? I thought white or black, true or false. It was like yes or no for me. It changed after a conversation with my friend over a coffee. The context was this. In my office, I received a mail for a week-long training program. It was a live session spread out over the week for 2-3 hours every day, and it was optional. Okay? So you can choose or you cannot choose also. I chose for whatever trainings I wanted to do. And then
on this coffee conversation with my friend asked me, what do you think about this training session? Week-long one. I thought it's a very good step from the company, a usual answer like everybody will do, right? I asked the same question to him, what do you think about it? His answer startled me. He told me something way out of the, something innovative. Okay? What he told me is, this session is going to be used, not is going to be used, but can be used as a tool for the management to see which of the employees are more enthusiastic, more eager to take on the trainings, and they will be using it to organize the company, or they want to restructure, they may use it. I never had this kind of thought in my mind. I was taken aback. And I asked him again, are you not overthinking? Then to that he told me, yes, I am overthinking. Why you are not overthinking? It is our bread and butter. Then I also thought, why I am not overthinking? And from that point onwards, I started to overthink about everything. Okay? Whatever thing I encounter, whatever instance I see, I started to think. I started to spend more time thinking it. I'm sleeping, I look at the ceiling fan. I think, why it is rotating anti-clockwise? Why not clockwise? I get up, I go to internet, I search and I figure out why it is doing so. I spent 2 hours in figuring out the difference between the French fries and the potato wedges. For me, both were same, but in my mind, I have this inquisitiveness to find out what is the exact difference between the two, and I found out. And these are not only 2 instances where I had this kind of doubt. There are some other instances also, but that was the day when I started to overthink these kind of things. And this overthink, right? There is another very funny instance actually. So in the way to my house, the steps are very narrow and the ceiling is not doesn't have the required height. So it is written, mind your height. Okay? Mind your head. Sorry. So for the grammarian here, the mind your head is a simple and perfect sentence. You mind your head. But think it like this. Take mind as a noun, not a verb. Okay? Now, mind stays inside the head. Head stays outside the mind. Now, if you overthink about it, right? Mind your head. What is it? Mind, head, both are nouns, and how does it? So, from my point of view at that time, it should be your mind, your head. But it was kind of crazy. And if you think more and more about it, you'll feel like English is such a stupid language, right? But you have to use your innovativeness. Then this is not always like I had only the constructive outcomes out of this overthinking. I also had some instances where I had the negative outcome. For example, I still remember, so as you know, I love to drive, okay? So I go on road trips. So if you see in road trips, right, you go on the highways and you have to follow most of the times a truck. And the back of the truck, there'll be sound, no horn, keep distance. And sometimes the remarks, right, they are very funny. And one of the remarks was something like, I am an angel, follow me to heaven. And I started to think about it, okay? And I took it so personally that I started to follow it also. And it is thanks to my wife that I didn't go somewhere else. I don't know what could have happened, okay? I also now think, thinking about this, right, I also think the instance where I was given a chance to do this skydiving, okay? But due to the fact that I was doing so much of overthinking, I was a little bit reticent. I was fearful and I stepped away. I didn't go for it. And now thinking of it, I wonder how good that experience would have been if I had gone for it, right? So to think or not to do an overthink, right? It is in our hands. We do think more or think less. It is in our hands. Whatever you do, guys, do wisely and put all your effort and do an innovative kind of thinking so that you don't end up like I did. With that, back to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you very much. Master Saroj, again a wonderful speech. So I am thinking, when did I tell the theme of this meeting? Did I reveal it 1 week before itself, or I revealed it only just few days back? Because all the speeches are well connected to the theme of this meeting. What a wonderful meeting it is. So we are basically, let's innovate together, right? Let's think in that way, lateral thinking, and not overthink. So many things like that, right? So all these are well connected. So it's a very good energy which we have got in this meeting. It's a very wonderful thing. So now, why do we think that lateral thinking matters today? Because we live in an age of where information is abundant. Information is not at all a problem now. You can go to ChatGPT or you can go to any AI tools, you'll be able to get the information. Automation, very simple. It's by using just a process. If you execute it, it will execute. Computers can perform calculations. So what makes what you cannot be, it cannot be done through the AI things like that is something what we ability to think differently. So the ability to think differently is what is required today. So organizations need problem solvers. Okay, they need innovators. Thinking out of the box. They need people who look at the challenge and ask, what are we missing? What if we tried completely something different? So now, with that said, lateral thinking is the key for success in this world. Let me give you some 3 ways how do we improve lateral thinking. First is ask better questions. Instead of asking why this is happening to me, ask what can I learn from this. Instead of asking why won't this work, ask how can I make it work. The quality of our answers depends on the quality of our questions. So how you think, how you ask questions, give different answers. Now, as I mentioned before, challenge assumptions. Whenever you hear yourself saying it has always been done in this way. One point our Toastmaster Saroj mentioned, why fan rotates anti-clockwise, right? So why don't it rotate different, right? So these kind of questions, right? And in my son recently asked me why propulsion is not fitted in the normal aeroplane so that it will go fast. So these kind of things comes from the kids, right? So we start thinking. So nowadays, like we going in the same way, we assume everything is right. Now again, ChatGPT comes into picture. Whatever ChatGPT tells, so okay, it is right. So now we are becoming like AI. Then now, yeah, the earlier stage, AI was trying to simulate us. Now we are thinking in terms of AI. Okay, it is telling like that, then yeah. So this is very dangerous now. So we'll have to think. Next is learn from different people. Talk to people with different professions, age group, and backgrounds. Best example is our Toastmasters meet, where we meet different people. Some from banking sector, some as Toastmaster Chitra is from an auditing background. So there are different people. So different thought process comes into mind. How she takes up things, how you are taking up things. Now your assumptions get shattered. So you will think in a different way. So that is very important. Each person sees the world differently. Every new perspective expands your own thinking. Now, with that said, the very core component of Toastmasters is critical thinking, developing our critical thinking. How do we achieve that? Is using table topics. Now, it's time to practice and develop our critical thinking. And for conducting the table topic session, I would like to invite Toastmaster Gokila. Toastmaster Gokila is from Trichy.
Sorry, Damodaran, Gokila is not available, so Lechu Karthik is a table topic master for now.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. We keep interrupting you. We should have
No,
informed you
no.
earlier. Yeah.
Fine,
Please
it's our meeting. Okay, no issues.
Thank you. That's very
So today's table topic master is Toastmaster Lechu Karthik. So Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, he is from Madurai. He is an active member of our club. He has performed different roles. Any role he will perform, and he creates wonderful flyers for us and many things he does for us. So let's welcome Toastmaster Lechu Karthik to conduct the table topic session.
Hello, all, and thank you, Damodaran, sir. You are kind, and I really mean it. Like, you deserve that. So you have the generosity of taking feedbacks and working on it. That kindness, that is where growth begins. Proud to be your fellow member. And hello, all. This is Toastmaster Lechu Karthik and your TTM, Table Topic Master, for this meeting. TTM, Table Topic Master. I really like this role because I get this opportunity to listen to each one of your perspectives, to listen your thoughts, ask you questions, interact with you, getting your attention. So I feel special in playing this role always. With that, let me give a high-level overview of what this session is about, TTM session is about. In the table topic session, the TTM Table Topic Master will give you a random topic, a topic which will be spontaneous. You have to contemplate the topic and give a 2-minute speech. The speech will be for 1 to 2 minutes. Everything happens on the spot, and your adrenaline, your cognitive skills are in test. Interesting, right? So who will be that first speaker? Who would like to take that first table topic? I can see Toastmaster Rishi's hand. Of course, Rishi, you are the first one. And your topic is, Rishi, what's the caliber? Difficult, moderate, or easy?
You can give me easy.
Okay, Rishi, yeah. And you would take that in a difficult way. I understand. Okay, so Rishi, your topic is
Yeah.
something that makes you smile.
Something that makes me smile. That's the table topic, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you, table topic master Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, for that wonderful, I would say, table topic question for me. So the thing which makes me smile is, I would say, driving my car, because that is an innovative thing which I have done in the past few days. Because before I didn't, I don't know how to drive a car. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, when I used to take my car for the first time, I was driving like miserably. Like I didn't know how to, manage the car. What is the speed which I'm going right now? But now what I am able to do is, I am able to control the car. I am also able to go for at least 80 to 90 kilometers per hour in highways, not in the local roads, but I am trying to manage that in the local roads also, because in local roads it's kind of like a cramped area, but in highway you don't have any those kind of issues. So in highway I go about 80 to 90, but in local roads I am maintaining it to 40 to 50. So that is my speed limit there. So that is the one thing which I like to do. And the second thing is, which makes me smile and make me happy, I would say. I think out of the box and then I go meet my friends wherever they are. When I was in Chennai, I used to meet my friend in Soling, which is around like 1.5 or 2 hours by metro. I have to change from from Ananagar to the whatever metro is it. So I used to visit him, and we also went for an movie. I booked the tickets, and still now he has not paid me back, but that's fine because I'm his friend. I'm just leaving him. And we went for the movie Jailer, which was first release. So that is the second thing which I like. I mean, when I when I go back to Chennai, that is the first thing I will do to make myself happy. These are the two things which I will say which make me smile and make me happy. So back to table master, Toastmaster lecture, Karthik.
Hey Rishi, that was very candid and you aced it, man. So I really liked. So that was the car driving is not my cup of tea. Also, like it's not my thing. And the movie Meeting Friends, that was cool, and I can relate it totally. Yeah, great Rishi. And with that, the second speaker, I can see Toastmaster Uma ma'am and Toastmaster Kartika Mani. Of course, you'll be getting a chance. Before that, there is a special thing in table topics where like or even a non-Toastmaster gets a chance to take part. In that case, Ms. Latika Ilago, Shweta Rajkumar, Seduraman Gautam, Lokeshwari, Gomati Ramakrishnan. Whoever wish to take part in this, kindly show up hands or switch on your video or give me a voice out yourself so that I can give you a topic. The more you are participative and the more you come forward, the more you grow ahead in this journey. Since I can see your names, I think you have made that initiation to step into this platform.
Toastmaster Rishi, just to briefly, some of them are Toastmasters who have joined newly to private speakers. Latika Ilago, Shweta Rajkumar, and I think Shruti Sridhar. They are into Toastmasters, very new.
Oh, great. Wow, I thought they were guests. Okay. Great. Gomati Ramakrishnan, is she also Toastmaster?
Yes.
Oh, all Toastmasters. Okay. Gomati, would you like to take the next topic, Ms. Gomati?
Okay.
I think
Also-
Sethuraman is a guest. You can give it to him later.
Sure. So this is the second slot is for Gomati. The next slot is for Seduraman if he's participative, and then Kartika Mani ma'am, and then Uma Nataraj ma'am. So this is the order. I think we're all set for today. Yes, Ms. Gomati, difficult, moderate, or easy? Which caliber would you like to have the topic?
Like to have a easy one.
Okay. As you wish. Yeah. What topic do you like to have conversation about with a stranger?
What is it? Are you asking a question?
Yeah, that is the table topic question. If you're meeting a stranger, what is the topic that you feel comfortable to talk with a stranger? You can take even I'm a stranger to you. Is there any topic that you feel very comfortable to talk with me?
Comfortable topic to start with. I would ask whether you believe in astrology. Because I believe in astrology and I have a few tips on how to read your palm. So it would be easy for me to speak for some time with a stranger if I am able to talk about astrology and palm reading. Because everyone somehow comes under some astrological stars. So it is easy for us to know some of the stars and say something whether it is good time for them or a bad time for them. Even if it is wrong, no one is going to come and ask why you said like that. So to start with the stranger, I would just try to read their palm or talk about astrology. And it's a fascinating subject. It's like it's weird and it has you can say a lot of fun things. For example, I'm a physician and so I do daydreaming. So we can compare a lot of things. If the sun sign is like water related, they are very soft. If it is moon related, or if it is fire related, they are aggressive. So the behavior somewhat matches, at least 1% it matches, and they feel happy when we see. Thank you.
Thank you, Gomati. And I'm really worried that this could have been an offline meeting. If it is the case, after this meeting, I would have shown my palms to you. And the way you assimilated the topic, that was very brilliant and accurate. You just shared your accurate feelings of the topic, talking about astrology and the other things, which is close to you. And it is true that any Indians, they would relate to it. They have this inner belief in astrology. Like even myself, I'm a young person, but still I see my parents taking the horoscope, seeing some random astrologers talking about it. That's a nostalgic feel, right? Yeah. You are in mute, ma'am.
During my school days, I used to check astrology on the calendar every single day.
Oh, so do I. Like I got used to it either. Like the Snalanal, Cardinal. My mom used to do that. Very nice meeting you, Ms. Gomati Ramakrishnan. Thank you for taking this topic. And we have our next speaker, Ms. Kartika Mani. Ma'am, would you like to? Yeah. Ma'am, what's the caliber? Which caliber would you like to take? Difficult, moderate, or easy? You are a communication coach, so I will give you difficult. No option to you. Okay.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Is a half truth a whole lie? Is a half truth a whole lie? Toastmaster Kartika Mani, the stage is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think I don't definitely believe in the word truth. Instead, I could go a word called diplomacy and everything, because as a human being, we cannot avoid lies. At the meantime, we cannot avoid truth. When I was a kid, my parents used to taught me, you must be truthful. You must be truthful in everything. But when I become an adult, some lies are actually giving so much of comfort to others. I don't want to call that as lie. I would call it as compliment, diplomacy, mutual respect, all of that stuff. Sometimes I feel I want to share my happiness. Sometimes I want to share my anger. Sometimes I don't want to be straightforward. Most of the time, I was unable to do that. In that place, I think I replaced truth, and it went really well. Come back to the title, half truth. I think we can call it as I said before, diplomacy, compliment, lies, whatever it is. I'm a person, I don't generally believe in 100% truthfulness in human life. But for my daughter, I will definitely teach about being truthfulness. But for an adult, I will definitely not go for that 100% truthfulness. I will go ahead with half truthfulness every time. Thank you, and over to you.
We all are talking so in a brilliant way. So I'm really impressed. And Ms. Kartika Mani, the way you carried towards in the entire discourse, that was impressive. And my hobby is I used to listen to the celebrities. There are more celebrity interviews, and the way the celebrities get difficult topics. The reporters, the journalists, the paparazzis, they would throw controversial questions towards them, and the way they deflect that, I really like that, and I see that style in your answer.
Oh my God, I'm drenched with a lot of compliments.
You brilliantly deflected that. You said no, there is nothing called half truth or something. I believe in diplomacy, so that requires good smartness to assimilate such an answer. Really impressed. Thank you, Ms. Kartika Mani. And next, we have two other speakers. I think we are running out of time.
Yeah,
so
you can just give to guest Sethuraman, and then we can go to the game.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Dinesh Kumar sir is also raising hands. Maybe we can give him one chance if that allows. Yeah. Guest Sethuraman sir, Sethuraman Gautam.
Yes, sir. I'm audible.
You are too very clear. Yeah. Difficult, moderate, easy. Which caliber would you like?
I'll start off with easy, sir.
Fine, great, Sethuraman. So, What is the sound of happiness?
Yes. Can I start off with
You can, please. Yeah.
yeah. To me, the sound of happiness means seeing smiles in the face of other people who are in needy and poor. Because when you have things to satisfy your needs, you must share it to others if you have it in excess. That brings in the thought of happiness into your mind. So, as we say it in our schools, like sharing is caring, the same concept works out here. Um Sorry, can you please repeat the topic once?
What is the sound of happiness, or what's vision of happiness? Whatever you can answer.
Okay. Sorry, I just went off. Okay. Um, so, in the same way, okay, can I give it a try?
You can. We don't
So,
judge.
this is my first time, so I'm just giving it a try.
Of course.
Yeah. Um, so, maybe next time. I'm really sorry. Maybe next time, can I try?
You don't have to. Or can I give you some other topic if you prefer?
Yeah, better. Yeah, next, the topic.
Okay. Okay, I'll do the same topic. What is that one topic that you feel very comfortable to talk with a stranger?
Okay. Basically, I'm from auditing profession and I'm a CA finalist too. So I feel comfortable to talk with like this taxation stuff, auditing stuff with people. So when I meet new people and when I try to interact with them, I usually start like, sir, where do you work from and what's your profession? So recently, a week back, I went from Chennai to Madurai. So a stranger was sitting next to me, and I was like wondering how what to converse because I was traveling alone. So okay, I thought like to start with, I can ask him where do you work, and he said like he works at Infosys. And okay, sir, I'm from CA background, so uh, how do you file your tax returns and how do you manage your finance stuff? And he said like, yeah, sir, I'm also looking out for a CA professional to management, and he is of same age. So we could easily correlate with each other's mind, and I was like, okay, sir. So how do you manage? And he earns like 24 LPA lakhs per annum, but he couldn't have a track of his expenses. So I was able to give some ideas and thoughts about how to manage. And you can have an Excel sheet to manage some basic steps and some taxation benefits that can be obtained. So I always use my profession to engage with others and to converse easily. And this is one thing. And second thing which I love to do is event management stuff. So I try to interact with people who has the same passion as myself. So I get their thoughts and I talk to them like how do you network with people, how do you communicate with people. So I think this would be a very good platform for me to communicate and to build a network. Thank you. This topic is a bit easy. Thank you.
Actually, this is like there is no easy or hard topic. It is our mindset, and it is true that this platform will provide you that opportunity. And thank you for providing us the chance to know you in this 2 minutes. So it was very nice meeting you, Mr. Sidaraman. And with Dinesh Kumar, Toastmasters Dinesh Kumar, we are ending table topic session, and I understand we are running late. I just felt not to disappoint someone who has raised this hand. Hope that works, Suma ma'am, or
We have less time. Can we give him the topic after the session?
great.
Because we have to finish the meeting on time.
Okay, great. So, sir,
Sorry
you will be
for
getting
that.
a topic.
Yeah.
Yes. Shall I share the screen or?
Yeah, you can just announce it. You can give it to the TMOD. He will announce it, then I'll take over.
Oh, sorry, I forget that. Thank you, all for guests for giving me that opportunity of being the table topic master. I really enjoyed it as always. As I said, thank you. I'm giving this back to the TMOD.
Thank you, David Master, Karthik, for pitching at the last minute, right? So when someone was not able to take it up, I really appreciate that. And with that, we will have a quick 5 minutes gaming session, which is to be conducted by Uma Nataraj, Toastmaster Uma Nataraj. It should be a real hard stuff 5 minutes, okay? So just to refresh ourselves, and we'll go for the last segment of the evaluation. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Damodaran, for accommodating the game. So we have a small rebus puzzle. Rebus is a puzzle that uses pictures, symbols, letters, or numbers to represent words or parts of words. For example, if I say the letter C and U, you can combine it and say it as CU. That becomes a phrase. The letter C and U becomes CU. Similarly, if the word head is upon the word heels, what will you say? The word head is upon the word heels.
Head over heels.
Very good. Head over heels.
Head
Like
over
that,
heels.
you will have a slide coming up now, shared by Lechu Karthik. And as you see the slide, you have to guess the phrase or the idiom, whatever comes to your mind. Karthik, can you please share the screen?
1 minute, give me. I can.
If you're not able to share, I will tell them like that only.
Okay, I can, yeah, I've opened it. Hope my screen is visible. Is that my screen? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
please share the first slide. Yeah. What is this? You see the words HOROB.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, very good.
Robin
Robin Hood
Hood.
is the answer, right one. Because the
How-
word rob is there in HOD, you say Robin Hood. Next one.
I didn't understand that, but still okay. Next one. Yeah.
Q.
Hmm.
You.
The letters U and E are joined. So what can you say about it? The answer is join the end of the queue. Join the end of the queue. Okay, because U
End
and
of
E are
the queue.
joined,
Okay,
you
okay.
can say join the end of the queue. Next one.
Apple pie.
Apple pie is the right answer. Good, Toastmaster Saroj. Next one. You have a space between the words, letters VAD and ERS.
Invaders. Or not.
What is there in between invaders?
Invaders. No.
Space invaders. That is the
Yeah.
answer. There is a space in invaders. Space
Oh.
invaders. That is the
Okay.
answer. Okay. Next one.
Drawing.
Pick up.
Huh?
Space.
The answer is drawing a blank. Drawing a blank. That is a phrase. Drawing
A
a
blank
blank.
drawing.
Huh?
Drawing a blank. Okay.
Drawing a blank. Yeah. Next one.
Broken heart.
Broken heart. That is the right answer.
Oh.
You can see the heart broken. So you can say heart broken or broken heart. Next one.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. That is the answer. Next one. Last one or one more.
Tea bag.
Tea bag.
Tea bag.
Right. Next one.
D-board.
Huh?
D-board.
D-board. D-board. Yes, that's the right one.
Oh.
Okay, that completes the rebus. And thank you everyone for. You have one more?
Yes,
Up
ma'am.
to you. Up to you.
Up to you. Yeah.
Up to you. Yes, that's the right one. Very good. So thank you for laterally thinking and engaging your brain. With that, I hand over to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Nataraj. So it is again an excitement which connected with the team well, right? All are completely understood. Now, let us go to the final segment. Let's now invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Rishi, to present the report. This is an important segment that helps us reflect, improve, and grow. The very essence of growth mindset.
Thank you, Toastmaster Damodaran, for welcoming me again as a general evaluator. So I call upon the evaluator one, Toastmaster Uma Nataraj, to give the evaluation for Toastmaster. I don't know. Toastmaster, who is it? Chitra, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi. Let me evaluate Toastmaster Chitra with the evaluation approach of VOICE, VOICE, where V stands for vocal variety, O stands for ownership, I for impact, C for clarity, and E for enhancement. So the beginning always hooks the audience. Is motivation a lasting factor? She asked a question like, how many of us have watched an inspiring video and felt that we were ready to conquer the world? So that was a hooking statement, and we were really hooked with that. So the start was good. And coming to the vocal variety, let me say, definitely there was confidence, and the vocal variety could have been a little better where the mother and the daughter spoke. Maybe if she could have told that how in a mother's voice, Kana, if you had done, if you had won like your other friends, it would have been better, maybe in a mother's voice, and then the daughter's voice. Amma, how can I do it? So the voice change, if you could have modulated, definitely it would have been great. And the ownership, which shows the authenticity and confidence, definitely that was great because you showed a personal example of your journey and how you noted down in your diary and moved towards progress, like what went right and what went wrong, like an auditor. So that was a deep, in-depth message. And the impact, that is nothing but the emotional influence which you had on the audience, was really good. Because we realize that performance is the real motivation. Motivation comes and goes. But once you have the performance, definitely there will be progress. And the clarity, definitely the language and organization, the way you spoke, the structure, the transitions. I like the transition. It said if performance motivates people, why not create systems that enable performance? So that transition was good, which led you to making some, improvisation in the Speak Magic Club also to help the membership grow. For example, you had 3 suggestions of mentor-mentee connect, speech marathons, and new member orientation. So all this was good. Coming to the enhancement of your delivery improvement, I just suggested the vocal variety. And then if you could have had one more personal message or incident where you could have told that your confidence or motivation led you to progress. If you could have given an example where not motivation, but your performance actually helped you. So that would have made your speech more stronger, and wishing you all the very best in the project. And just keep in mind the vocal variety and the in-depth message which has to go to the audience. Other than that, you are improving day by day. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Nataraj ma'am, for that, I would say, innovating as well as out-of-the-box evaluation. And I would like to call upon Toastmaster Karthika Mani to evaluate Toastmaster Saroj's speech. Back to you, Toastmaster Karthika.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Saroj, I become a big fan of yours today because I just fell in love with your scripting part. I was thinking, can overthinking will be a topic for a speech? And you captured it very beautifully. I love the way you present your ideas through your life stories and real life experiences. Your conversational style made the speech feel very natural and engaging. and your humor kept the audience interested throughout the speech time. The examples were highly, highly relatable. Let us come back to the overall project purpose. Like, you are concentrating more on the non-verbal communication part. Your non-verbal communication part was really, really good, but there are areas where a little subtle, especially when you talk about when I talk about your facial expressions, when you introduce your title, like overthinking, probably you could have given such kind of dramatical introduction that will definitely fall into a place. Instead, overthinking, you can bring in new colors and other stuff. When you're talking about overthinking is the bread and butter, where you can say the overthinking is bread and butter. In such a way, probably you can try it out. Since your project is concentrating more on the non-verbal communication part, your gestures were really, really good. Your hand gestures were natural and complemented your storytelling. That made us to visualize your thoughts and made the speech more engaging. You appeared quite comfortable in the online meeting. Probably we missed your offline presence. Your conversation style was supported the relaxed body language, making the speech easy to follow. But in certain areas, probably you should dramatize it and you should over-exaggerate it. According to me, that is very much needed since you are concentrating on the part of non-verbal communication. At times, movement appeared limited. Consider using the stage more strategically. Since we are joining online, probably you couldn't have used it. In case if you have a good stage, please use it as much as you can. And especially this non-verbal communication include silence, adding pauses before punchlines. Some of the punchlines were really, really good, but pauses are also very much important. One such sincere tip I want to give you, that there is a comedian called Karthik. I forgot his full name. If you just keep watching his videos, you will definitely become the humorous champion in Toastmasters contest. Trust me, just go ahead with this contest. Go ahead with his videos. And one more tip: talk to Gen Z kids. They'll make super non-verbal communication. When you talk about overthinking, in that way they used to talk. When you start observing those things, I don't tell you to blindly follow them, but when you start observing those things, will definitely help you to refine your non-verbal communication. And other than that, it was a winning speech. God bless you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Actually, generally evaluated, but still that's fine. So thank you, Toastmaster Karthika. Even though you're an communication trainer, you had, thought out of your box. Thank you for that wonderful evaluation to our speaker, Toastmaster Saroj. Next, I call upon the timer, Toastmaster Dinesh, to provide his report. Back to you, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Yeah, thanks, Toastmaster Rishi. Let me read out the timer report. For the preferred speeches, Toastmaster Chitra took 7 minutes 5 seconds, and Toastmaster Saroj took 6 minutes and 23 seconds. And for the table topic sessions, Toastmaster Rishi took 2 minutes 8 seconds. Toastmaster Seduram took 1 minute and 43 seconds, and Toastmaster Karthikamani took 1 minute and 48 seconds. Toastmaster Gomani took 1 minute 59 seconds. And for the evaluation section, Toastmaster Uma Nadarajan took 2 minutes 54 seconds, and Toastmaster Karthikamani took 3 minutes 19 seconds. Yeah, that's a timer report from my end. Thanks, Toastmasters. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh, for that wonderful timer report. Now I call upon the accountant, Toastmaster Mahesh, to provide his accountant report.
Thanks a lot, gentlemen. Toastmaster Rishi. Hope I'm audible. Okay. Today we got to see a lot of innovative features, innovative thoughts running through the meeting. I think a lot of people are thinking out of the box as well when we had that play game session. Okay. As part of the counter report, today I think Toastmaster Damodaran As per my assessment, he had multiple source, 5+ source. That's a major filler from his side. He also used basically multiple times. Probably that can be avoided. General level Toastmaster Rishi used ours multiple times, 5+, ours couple of times. I didn't find much fillers other than that. Toastmaster Saroj, the first speaker. There were couple of arms and couple of R's. I think that's it, pretty much. Toastmaster Chitra, sorry, I just went for the second speaker earlier. Toastmaster Chitra, she had a couple of short pauses, but I'm not sure whether it's because of the online delay. But otherwise, I didn't find much of fillers other than that. In table topic, Toastmaster Rishi again as table topic speaker. He had a couple of source and multiple R's. That's a filler which he had. Toastmaster Gomati, 3+ source, 2R and 4 R's. So these are the filler and one and she repeated multiple times. Kartika Mani as part of table topic, I didn't find any fillers. Yes, Sedraman, there are 5+ source, couple of words and nouns. I think it's first time, so I think it's acceptable and close to him. In evaluation, the Toastmaster Uma Nagaraj had 5+ R's and 5+ R's. Toastmaster Kartika Mani had couple of R's and R's. So I think with that I end my account report that I hand over the stage back to General Manager. Okay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahesh, for putting that in innovative as well as you thought out of the box. So thank you, Toastmaster Mahesh, for that once again. Now I call our energetic grammarian, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, to provide her grammarian report. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi. Hope my screen is visible to everyone. The word of the day, innovative, I was able to catch from Toastmaster Damodaran, Toastmaster Rishi, and Toastmaster Mahesh. My apologies if I have missed anyone. And idiom of the day, think outside the box. I was able to get it from Toastmaster Damodaran, Toastmaster Rishi, and Toastmaster Mahesh. And we had close to some 50+ good usages of words. If I go on read, we won't have the time. So this is the complete list of new words. I mean, good words we heard in overall meeting today. And apart from that, we had some good quotes from Toastmaster Chitra. Performance is the real motivation. Learn and grow together. Performance creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. And guest Sedraman mentioned, sharing is caring. And some of the good idioms I have captured Toastmaster Damodaran when he mentioned on the spot. Toastmaster Saroj when he mentioned mind your head and high time. And some of the suggestions, I'm so happy to say that we don't have many suggestions, only a couple of suggestions. One general suggestion, rather than saying TM, DTM, TMOD, we can use a full term. And rather than saying might be, try to solve the problem, it should be might try to solve the problem. Recognized one thing, the context, they should ideally said realized one thing. How we do, we can say how can we do. Till now, he has not paid. Ideally, we can say he has not paid it. And taught about being truthfulness. We can either say teach about being truthful or teach about truthfulness. So that is all with my report, and back to the general.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari, ma'am, that you have think in a different way. I would say thought out of the box. Again, using the word of the day, medium of the day. I don't know about that, but still it was a very, a different report because we used to give it like in terms of speaking. So now I would be providing my general evaluation report. So as of now, the meeting started, I think, bit late today. I didn't know that. If I'm wrong, please do correct me. And it ended on time because now the time is 7:34. And I have few suggestions for our timer. When I was noting down that his background was blurred. So what happened is I was not able to see the timer cards. Dinesh to, like unblur your background so that everyone can see your timer card. I don't know whether Dinesh is here.
Yeah, sure.
Because I was not able to see your card, even the the cards were also blurred. So I don't know whether the online members as well as the offline members was able to see that. And the second thing is I mean, that is only one suggestion for Dinesh, and overall the meeting went well. We had a very good game session by Uma ma'am, and we also had a very good session by our TMOD, which is Toastmaster of the Day, and our table topic master, Toastmaster Lecho Karthik, and we had a great speakers, Toastmaster Chitra as well as Toastmaster Saroj, and yeah, this is my report, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Damodar. Damodar, the mic is on mute. We're not able to hear you.
Okay. Yeah, now can you hear me? Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi, for the wonderful evaluation. Despite short span of time, you were able to cover this. So thanks for that. Now, with that said, now we are launching the polling. Yeah, please see the WhatsApp.
Damodaran, another one suggestion. While putting, like the polls, do mention in table topics speaker, we have not mentioned the Toastmaster or in short TM. So that has not been included from the next polling. Please do add that particular, like,
Yeah, we will do that.
yeah.
Sure. So, and while we are so while others are doing the polling, right? So in anything, today's meeting, the main key thing is each one of you embrace lateral thinking. Evaluate beyond the obvious. How do I solve the problem? Am I looking at this problem the right way? Right? So with that said, now you will see the polling. Is it done? Yes. Okay. Okay. So now the polling is done. So the best auxiliary role player is grammarian Uma Maheshwari, Toastmaster Uma Maheshwari. And the best primary role player, there is a tie-up between Toastmaster, myself, Toastmaster Damodaran, and Toastmaster Lechuka. And the next is best prepared speech, it's speaker Toastmaster Chitra. And next is best evaluator, Toastmaster Uma Natraj. And next is best table topic speaker, it's Toastmaster Karthika Mani. So with that, we have concluded the polling as well. Congratulations to all the winners here. And do raise the bars, right? So it's not that we are winning here, please continue to raise the bars. So it's very important. So as a saying, the mind is like a parachute. It works best when it is open. With that quote, I would like to conclude this meeting. And it was a wonderful meeting overall. Thanks all for this participation. Let's continue to
Let's have a
participate,
group photo.
be actively, and we'll take one photo, also group photo. Please all enable your camera.
We come there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready, set, 1, 2,
You can put emojis.
3. One photo is taken. Wow, the photo looks very cool. And people who are whose videos are not on, it will be good if you switch on your
Please
video
switch on
and
your
give a post.
videos.
Gomati Ramakrishnan,
Gomati,
Shruti Sridhar,
Shruti,
Latika.
Latika, and
Latika.
Shweta.
Shweta Rajkumar.
Okay, we have got. Okay, one more. Ready, set, one. Is taken, and I'll share these photos in the main group. Yeah, yes, group.
Thank you, Karthik.
Thank you, Manu.
We'll cut to the meeting. Thanks all.
Thank you, Speak Magic, for
Any
joining.
feedback for the meeting? Feedback from Kartika
Yeah.
and the guest Sethuraman, is he there? Yeah. So please share your feedback.
Yeah, we had a great experience with you, Speak Magic, and we had a great time. We are looking forward more meetings with you like this. And actually, I thought of coming to offline. Recently,
Please
I met
come,
an
please come.
accident. Yeah,
You're from Towering Speakers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was nice to have you. You are so energetic and have a smiling face that makes you more attractive. Because smile costs less than electricity but sheds more light. So you're shedding more light. Keep smiling. And then Sethuraman.
Looking forward to have a lot of meetings, a lot of connections with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sethuraman.
Feedback
yeah.
all counts.
Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. This is my first experience in a networking club. I have gone to some clubs, but I didn't get a chance to speak. And I'm really happy that this is my first meet. But I didn't feel any awkwardness. You people were really great. You encouraged me, and thank you, TM Lanshu, Karthik bro. You were awesome. Your speeches were good, and thanks a lot. I try to regularly come to the meet.
Keep joining our meetings, and you are welcome to join as a member if you are interested. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And sorry, Dinesh Kumar, Toastmaster, we could not give you a chance to speak because we ran short of time.
No worries.
Yeah.
I was happy to be part of this meeting. And
Thank you so much for taking the roles, all of you, for supporting us. Let us have more joint meetings.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Gomati Ramakrishnan and Latika, any feedback from your side? Shweta, Toastmaster Shweta. They're all from Towering Speakers, no? Latika and Shweta?
Yes, they have just recently joined. So they are
Okay.
giving you Toastmasters.
And Toastmaster Mahesh, you're also from Towering Speakers.
Yes, I am recently joined Towering Speakers, but I am being into Toastmasters for the last 2 years.
Okay. So, so much nice of you. You have taken the photo and put the arrangements, everything. You have come much before our.
I didn't know what to do. So I just
Okay. Thank you so much. Keep coming and do support us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. We'll meet soon.
Yeah,
God
thank
bless
you.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Happy weekend all.
Happy